Hello again, this is Delta Climber coming to you from Delta Climber Studios, Roblox, and SwordBurst 2. Well, I've got my two little guys up here. That's right, original Delta Climber was the first guy to go from 250 to 350. And then this little guy here, I tried to make him look just like original Delta Climber. He is now 249. So what we're going to do is I'm going to show you what I've done. There's many videos at Abomination Gate, how you get there and how you get levels and all. Now I want to show you what I did here in the final stages of this. I've got my big guy on my laptop. I go out, get them both here, and then I go over and I lure Lamour, the Devourer, right down here. He gives over 18k per kill. Then I do CE or curse enhancement on both of them. Oh, by the way, 237 is when I got CE on my littlest guy here from floor 10 main boss. 230. I mean, I was there for day after day after day, but I finally got it at 237. You guys have seen me doing that there. Curse CE one more time. And if you want to make time go by faster, you can count the spins if you're using a berserker animation with a great sword. My littlest guy, that is a katana. That's the longest thing he could use unless he had something long like a World Slayer or level 200 Terminus. This is a level 185 katana contrivance, but Terminus level 200 comes from floor 11. I think Za the Elder is long and pink. It may be the longest katana. There we go. We're going to need one more Lamour after this. And while we're doing this, I wanted to just kind of recap. This whole video series started when my little guy got to 250. And I kind of started flashing back. How in the world did I get to 250 so quickly? And I thought it was quickly. So I did a video series. I made a new character and went from level 1. And now we're almost to 250 again. Some of my main goals that I can remember was to get to level 21. 21 is where you can use two long swords, dual wield, and do super speed jump. Super speed jump is a game changer for me. Then I kept looking at the common swords you could buy in the store and using those and armor. And then the next major level was 50, where you could get health. And of course, we get on up and you can go to 70 and do, with super speed jump, you really don't even need that spirit dash, but you can use it. Oh, he's back up. Let me run my big guy out one more time. Once you get to 67, there are no more commons until you get to 110. That applies to long swords, of course. At level 78 and 92, I used Mercurius and the Gladius. Come on, Lamour. Yeah, ding dong. Dude, let me go over at an angle. There we go. Now he came up. Those are uncommon swords dropped by monsters. All right, CE on both of them. There's CE. But when you get to like 96, I started using at 96 drops. My favorite drop at 96 as far as swords go are the Mystic Gem Blades that are dropped by the Wendigos on floor 10. And you also have level 96, that's a rare, and then the level 96 rare Death Plate from the same monster. When you get to 100, of course, the main boss on floor 10 drops Divine, and then you can get long swords from him as well. I think there's 3 different types of long swords there at the boss room. But all of these video series was to show you the steps that you can take to the goals you can set for yourself to go from sword to sword and armor to armor. Then when you get up high enough, you can start AFKing at floor 4. Floor 4, I started looking for summon tree skill. And then after summon tree skill, that allows you to play with harder monsters because you can use your shield longer and all. Get your levels on up and progress on up to upper floors. Curse on them one more time. And hopefully this will be the final one here. And 250, level 250 here on my little guy. Well, let's see what that means. Here he is. We're going to go in and look at, I don't know, 250. I don't have two. I can use a, wow, look at that. I can use the Galaxia now. But I'm going to have to trade off some 250 long swords for him. 250, this gets this really long. I need to max out one of these for him. Look at the length of that sword. That is awesome. And as you go through trying to get CE, man, you will get some drops, I'm telling you. That monster. Drops, drops, drops. 250 here is 250 armor. 121,000. And then 250 shield is the Astra Guidant. Let me remove my Halloweeny. And I don't like all those wings sticking out there, so I'm going to do that as well. Wow. But the really cool, this big two-hand, when you get it maxed out, why don't I just trade one from my big guy here? Let's see about just, I have one on him. I hope I do. I'm looking. Yes, I have one. A level 250 on this big guy. So I go to players. There is Delta Claimer 2. Trade. No, don't hit. Trade. Go to two-hand swords. All the way down. I'm going to trade that. I'm going to go over to the long swords as well. All the way down. I don't have any maxed out, but there are two that are not maxed out, but that XE7, those are long swords, 250 long swords. Now I can put one of these on that is maxed out. I'm going to lock it. And then I'm going to wield it. Now I'm going to do one more Lamour and show you from all the way back in the back. I think I can hit him from all the way back in the back. Maybe up a little closer. All right. Put this on one more time. And we can be beating up one more Lamour as we sign off here. I go over and then I come back at an angle with my big guy. And then go right down this line. And he comes back the exact same place every time. And if you do that, you don't have to worry about making any mistakes. All right, let's see what this guy does now. Yes, he's almost hitting 9K. 8889. 8889. And with curse. Can you do it all the way from the back? Nope, he's got to come up a little bit. That is a long sword right there. That is so cool. He's already got his credit. And here we are at Lamour. If you have a buddy, or you just come up here and know that you can come to floor 12 and ask, is there anybody at Lamour? And if they say yes, you can come up here and fight with them and get yourself almost 20k per monster. Plus, you can get a drop. The Witherer and Igalama, which is the spear. And there's an armor you can get. And there's also a rapier that you can get as well from Lamour. This video series has been focusing on using commons and uncommons that anybody can get pretty much anytime and upgrade very cheaply. And there's so many of them that there's multiple stages along the way. It was not focusing on getting drops from bosses or whatever, although I got some boss drops when I was trying to get some of these skills along the way. I hope this video series has been helpful to you guys and encourages you, knowing that if I can do it, you can do it as well. There's the last monster of this video series. All right. This is Delta Climber coming to you from Delta Climber Studios Roblox SwordBurst 2. Woot! Whatever that means. Till next time, have fun playing the game. Play it straight, though. Don't hack. Arrivederci!
This has been a Delta Climber Studio production.